Hi guys, Model Muppet here, how you doing? This is part 2 of my review for the online component Farcry 3. In part 1 I looked at the good, and well, I had to look a little bit deep to find the good, but now we're going to the bad and the ugly. The bad, first of all, right, there's no lobby system to speak of. You can't form a party with a group of friends and then all sort of chat and discuss what game type you'd like to play or anything like that. No, you just have to send the invites out, hope they accept them, and hope that they get in the game with you. It fucking sucks. It's ridiculous. It is a basic thing to get right, and it is screwed up. I'm not sure whether to include this in the bad or the ugly. Probably the ugly. The in-game communication is the worst I have heard in any game. I don't know if anybody remembers what the in-game communication was like on Borderlands 1. Well, this is worse. Everyone who had a microphone had annoying noises coming out of it. I'm not talking about they were playing crap records or something. I'm talking about annoying clicks, whistles, feedback, all sorts of crap. It was just ridiculous. I ended up having to mute everyone, including friends. Try to discuss it with my friends to see if they found the sound found the sound as bad as I did. Oh, it's about the only time we're going to smile during this review, so fuck it, I'll leave it in. Yeah, I'd ask my friends if they were finding the sound as bad as I did. To get what you saying, Muppet? What you saying? No, forget it, I can't hear you, it's just full of static. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, the lag. Well, P2P service, and it just seems to pick somebody at random. There's no indicator to let you know whether you have a good connection to anybody or whether the host has a good connection or anything. No ping bars or green lights, red lights, nothing. You're just left to play the game and guess. And there's plenty of evidence in the game for you to make your mind up about it, because you will see people jumping about all over the place. Jumping up and down like they're on a pogo stick, glitching from spot to spot. You'll lose track of people. Fucking abysmal. When it's bad, it is really, really bad. Seriously, guys. If you're buying this game for the online component, I'd really, really recommend that you rent it first. And I think that's the first time I've ever said that about a game. Usually I'm of the opinion, you know, buy it. If you rent it, you're going to waste £5 anyway. Anyway, if you're buying this for the online component, seriously guys, don't. Single player does look good. Single player looks excellent. We all know there's problems with the map editor and disputes with what the community wants, i.e. the vehicles, zip lines and stuff in the map editor, but I'm not even going to discuss that. We all know what's happening there. We've got about 6 minutes worth of this, of me sitting in lobbies waiting for a game, with the game telling us one more player needed to start. And then somebody else will join and the same message stays on the screen, one more player needed to start. And then the same message stays on the screen when somebody else joins. It is, honestly, I cannot tell you how bad this is. I had this for about half of the time that I was trying to play. I played for about 3 hours, I think, and probably half of that time was spent either not being able to get into a game or getting into a game to get the host migration, and then everybody bails out. You know, it just folds. It just decides I've had enough, and the game folds on you. Unbelievable. Unbelievably bad. What else? This video goes for about 6 minutes, I think, when I looked at the timer. And I don't know, I don't think I can even fill it in. You know, it's just so disappointing. My hopes were so high for this game. Haven't tried the co-op yet, and I haven't tried it in private lobbies where it might be a bit more controlled. So if that is different, I will post up. Now, I've also got a bit of information that's extremely important for anyone who wants to post gameplay videos up. And it's to do with copyright. In the first review that I did, I've had a third-party claim made against it because it contains in-game music, despite the fact that the in-game music is very quiet. You can hardly hear it compared to the gunfire and me talking. They must have sampled literally seconds of it, and they put a third-party match claim in on it. So if you're going to be recording gameplay, turn your music off. Can't stress that enough to you. Save yourself a lot of heartache. What will we do now? We sit and look at the screen for another 2 minutes? I could have given you I could have given you a half an hour easy of this sort of stuff, but you would have been bored to tears. I was bored to tears doing it. Just so sad. It's just such a wasted opportunity. Now, what can they do to put it right? I'd say probably nothing. This isn't like a new game that's just been released and the servers are being stressed, because it's not being hosted on servers. The only thing that's running on the servers is the matchmaking, and the matchmaking fucking sucks as well. It really does. You'll find it very hard to get into 2 of the 4 game modes on offer. Oh, you know, I really wanted to love this game. I really did. And I'm sorry this is a downer, but I'm putting this out there because people need to know. And I can't see this being improved with patches. I could be wrong. You know, I'm no software engineer, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. See, there we go. Look at that. Lost connection to host. Host migration in progress. I can't remember if this one just folds. I had so many crap sort of things like this. There we go, yeah. I had so many sort of crap bits recorded that I couldn't remember what I put in, and I didn't want to go through them all and watch them bit by bit. Oh man, what do you think then, guys? Look, share this video out. You know, the game doesn't come out for the rest of the world for another week, another few days or something. People need to see this before they buy it. You know, if the multiplayer is what they're looking forward to, they need to see this before they buy it. Anyway, guys, this is a very, very disappointed Muppet saying bye, and I can't even say I hope you enjoyed it, because I didn't. Bye.